everybody, and welcome back to Sunshine and Serenity. If you are new here, we are excited to have you. If you will take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. We are excited to have you once again watching one of our videos. If you are new around here, we are a homesteading family in Central Arkansas, Zone 7. We are a homesteading family in Central Arkansas, Zone 7B. We bought our first homesteading property back in February, and I have been gardening and canning for many years, gardening for 3 years, canning for many years, and preserving. But we are so happy to have you here and joining us on our very first homesteading journey. This week, in the month of August, we are going to be doing, the Every Little Bit Counts challenge. So that's where we try to put up or preserve something, just a little something every day, so that we can get a lot more done in a month's time versus having to be overwhelmed and do it all in one day. We homeschool our children. We are gearing up for back to school time. So it's going to be a busy couple of months going back into the school year and getting back into routine. So every little bit that I can do each day helps out, and I don't get so overwhelmed. So I'm just going to show you guys footage of what we preserved this past week. As you can see, it's probably going to be short a couple of days of a week because we actually got started a little later. Instead of starting on the 1st of August, we started a couple of days late. But we are planning on doing this every day for the month of August. The challenge was started by Three Rivers Homestead. So if you want to hop over to her page, give her a shout, check out what she's doing. She has an amazing channel, and it's super great, and she does a lot of preserving, and I learn a lot every time I watch her videos. So if you're ready to see what we preserved and what we did this past week, stay tuned. We are going to show you, and these are what our videos are going to be for the month of August, and then we will be getting into our regular content of what we're doing around the farm. So if you're interested to see what we preserved every week, stay tuned, and we will show you footage from that. As always, thanks for joining us on our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we hope you guys have a blessed week. Okay, so for today's Every Little Bit Counts challenge, I am doing some pickles. Okay, and that is what we got from the first Every Little Bit Counts. We did pickles. We got, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 pints of pickles. Okay, day 2 of the Every Little Bit Counts challenge. I am dehydrating some cucumber chips. Now these are, they've got Persian lime, olive oil, and sea salt. So that is what I'm doing. I've got 5 trays here of these cucumbers that we are going to dehydrate down into cucumber chips. So that is what we are working on today. Okay, so for today's Every Little Bit Counts, we are actually going to be, I have quite a bit of eggs that need to be water glassed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything ready with my lime and my water in my jar. I'm going to fill it up, and then that way I can just add new eggs every day until this is completely filled, and this is what we will use in the winter time. So I'm going to get everything measured out. If you want to know how to do water glass eggs, I do have a video on my channel. If you'll scroll down and find it, it is for preserving your farm fresh eggs. So that is what we are doing today for the Every Little Bit Counts challenge. All right, and there we have it. I have started a jar of water glassed eggs, and so now I can just put this in a dark area and then pull it out as needed to add my eggs every day that I get until this is full, and then I will just start another one. So that is what we are doing today. Okay, so now today we are doing, we are going to take this corn that I threw in the freezer. This is corn that I'm going to dehydrate and dry into to make into like cornmeal and corn flour and things like that. So we are going to get this cut off the cob and put in the dehydrator and get it started. Okay, so now that I have 4 of my trays filled with the corn that I took off the cob. Now we are going to put the lid on it and we are going to get it dehydrating, and that is what we did for today's prep work. Okay, this is dehydrating, and hopefully by tomorrow this time it should be dehydrated to where we can store it in a jar. Okay, so this is what all that corn looks like after it is dehydrated, and as you can see, one of the many benefits to dehydrating is that it takes up so much less space. So that freezer bag was full of corn cobs. I think there were probably 6 or more in that freezer bag, and it was taking up quite a bit of freezer space. Well, now I have corn, and it literally, all 5 trays of those filled up just a little over half of this quart jar. And so now I can keep this shelf stable until I'm ready to grind it up into cornmeal, corn flour, or if I want to add it to soups or anything else. So that is, dehydrating is a great way to be able to long-term preserve your food and take up less space. If you have you only have so much freezer space, it's a really good option. So those are the things that I did this week for preserving for the Every Little Bit Counts challenge. Stay tuned for another video next week of what we are preserving this week, and let me know in the comments what you're preserving. And until I see you guys next time, friends, y'all have a wonderful evening and a blessed week.